Good morning and Jai Hind children. In this video, we will study about the concept of isotopes, isobars and some other related terms. Let us revise at first what are isotopes, atomic numbers and mass numbers. Atomic number is the number of proton in the nucleus. It is denoted by the letter Z. Mass number is the total number of nucleons in the nucleus. That means it is the sum of protons and neutrons which are present in the nucleus. By convention, for an element X, if we want to write the atomic number and mass number together, it is written like this. Mass number should be written at the top and represented by A, while the atomic number is written at the bottom and represented by Z. For example, here we can see the example of molybdenum. 42 is its the atomic number and 95.94 is its mass number. Now, what are isotopes? Isotopes are the variations of chemical elements that have same number of protons but different number of neutrons. It means that their atomic number is same because they have same number of proton, and number of proton is always equal to the atomic number of an element, but their mass number is different, so the difference lies in the number of neutrons. Here we can see an example of the various isotopes of carbon. Carbon has three isotopes, carbon 12, carbon 13 and carbon 14. Each of these three have same atomic number, that is 6, but the number of neutrons in each of these isotopes is different. In carbon 12, the number of neutron is 6. In carbon 13, the number of neutron is 7, while in carbon 14, the number of neutron is 8. We use an instrument called an isotope ratio mass spectrometer to make these measurements. This is again another example of a very popular isotope of hydrogen. Hydrogen has three isotopes, protium, deuterium and tritium. Protium, deuterium and tritium, all three have same atomic number, that is 1, but the mass number of these three isotopes of hydrogen is different. Protium has mass number 1, deuterium has mass number 2, while tritium has mass number 3. Thus, the number of neutron will be 0, 1 and 2 respectively in these three. This is an example of isotope of chlorine. Chlorine has two isotopes, chlorine 35 and chlorine 37. Both has same number of proton and electron because atomic number of both the isotopes is 17. But chlorine 17 has mass number 35 and chlorine 37 has mass number 37. So the number of neutron in chlorine 37 is 20, while in chlorine 35 it is 18 only. Now, what are isobars? Isobars are the atoms of different chemical elements that have same number of nucleons. Correspondingly, isobars differ in atomic number, but they have same mass number. Isobars are different from isotopes. They have same mass number, but the difference lies in their atomic numbers. For example, here is a series of isobars like sulfur 40, chlorine 40, argon 40, potassium 40 and calcium 40. We can see here that all the mass numbers are 40, but certainly all these elements have different atomic numbers. This is the basic difference for your learning between isotopes and isobars. Isotopes are the atoms having same atomic number but different mass numbers, while isobars are the atoms having same number of nucleons but differ in the number of protons. That is, they have same mass number but different atomic number. Thus, we can say that isotopes have same number of protons, but isobars have different number of protons. Now, what are isotones? Atoms which have same number of neutrons are known as isotones. Those atoms which has same number of neutrons, they are known as isotones. Due to difference in mass number and atomic number, they show different chemical properties. Like here, we are having an example: carbon 14 and oxygen 16. The carbon 14 isotope of carbon and oxygen 16, they have different number of protons. Their mass numbers is also different, but the number of neutron in both the cases is 8. Like 14 minus 6 will be 8 in case of carbon, and 16 minus 8 is again 8 in case of oxygen. So these two atoms are isotones. These are the examples like oxygen 16, nitrogen 15, it is an isotope of nitrogen 14, normal nitrogen, and carbon 14. Carbon 14 is an isotope of carbon, carbon 12, carbon 13, carbon 14. So these three particular atoms have number of protons. Here in case of oxygen it is 8, in case of nitrogen it is 7, and in case of carbon it is 6. The mass numbers are also different. In oxygen it is 16, in nitrogen it is 15, while in carbon it is 14. The number of neutrons in each case is same. So all these three will act as isotones. Isoelectronic species. These are the certain species which have same number of electrons. Isoelectronic species have same number of electrons. The example of isoelectronic species is given here, like neon, O2 minus, F minus, Na plus, Mg2 plus, and Al3 plus. All these species have same number of electron, and it is 10. Neon has 10 electrons. Here O2 minus, oxygen has 8 electrons and 2 minus means 2 electrons, it is accepting here 8 plus 2 10. Fluorine has 9 electrons, it is accepting here 1 electron, then 9 plus 1 again 10. Sodium has 11 electrons but it is giving 1 electron, therefore plus 1 charge, so sodium has 10 electrons here. Similarly, magnesium has 12 electrons, it is giving 2 electrons, so 2 plus charge here. 12 minus 2 means 10, and here again aluminium 3 plus, 13 electrons giving 3 electrons, so plus 3 charge, and the number of electrons in aluminium in this case is 13 minus 3, that is 10. Isodiphers are the set of nuclides which may have different number of proton or neutron but have same difference between the number of protons and neutrons. Here the case changes a little bit. Isodiphers have different number of protons and different numbers of neutron as well, but the difference between the number of proton and neutron in this case is same. It means that isodiphers are two sets of elements which have the difference between the number of proton and neutron same. A very famous example of isodiapher is thorium 234 and uranium 238. Thorium-234 and uranium-238 are isodipers because neutrons in thorium is 144 and protons in thorium is 90. The difference between neutron and proton is 144 minus 90, it is 54. Similarly, in case of uranium, the number of neutrons, the difference between the number of protons and neutrons is 54. So these two elements are considered as isodiapers. Isosters, molecules having same number of atoms and same number of electrons. Molecules having same number of atoms and same number of electrons are known as isosters. For example, carbon dioxide CO2 and nitrous oxide N2O are isosters because both of them has 3 atoms, 1 carbon, 2 oxygen, and in case of 2 nitrogen and 1 oxygen, 3 atoms and 22 electrons each. Now a very important point, children. Atomic number is considered as the very fundamental property for each and every element. This thing was first proposed by Henry Moseley. Moseley's experiment consisted of shooting a ray of high energy electrons at a solid element. After the rays hit the solid element, X-rays would be emitted. These rays' wavelength and frequencies would be then measured. Henry Moseley experimentally found a relationship between X-rays and atomic number of element used as cathode. He found that from his experiment that the atomic number is the fundamental property of an element which determined most of the characteristic of element. Moseley's experimental diagram is shown to the left. Here is the experimental diagram. And he used anode of different material and obtained the spectrum of emitted X-rays in each case. The study led him to conclude that the positive charge on the nucleus is the fundamental property of the element. The positive charge on the nucleus means the number of protons, that is the atomic number. He observed that the wavelength of X-rays in each case is the characteristic of each element he used as anode. Based on his observation, he formulated a law called Moseley's law. He states that the square root of the frequency, that is square root of nu is the symbol for frequency, is directly proportional to the atomic number of the element. Mathematically, square root nu is directly proportional to Z. Z is atomic number. On this basis, he finally formulated his law, and this law becomes the basis for the formulation of modern periodic table. Thank you very much, children, for watching this video. I hope now you have understood the difference between isotopes, isobars, isotones, isoelectronic species, and other related terms.